Hello guys on YouTube today. I want to share with you guys a video how to upgrade your cheapo incandescent flashlights with LEDs. Well, I got a Layvac cheap $7 flashlight. Also got a bike light. It also is incandescent as well, but it's a very cheap plastic flashlight. And I'm going to be upgrading a couple of my flashlights with a Nikon 1-watt LED upgrade kit for flashlights. These NC cell flashlights with 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 batteries included. It goes up to 6 cell flashlights. Now today, I put the Nikon on this guy, and yes, it does work. It is a Layvac flashlight. See, I beam the light, and there she is. Pretty cool looking bulb. And no, this does not have a flood action on this. It only has just a spot mode. But I also want to show you on this flashlight, this bike light, you see, it's this guy here. I don't know what the brand name of this one is, but let's go ahead and pop out the LED in the Layvac flashlight, Nikon Layvac bulb, and stuff like that. See, there's the Nikon bulb. We're gonna lay that here. We're gonna put this back on. Screw it back on now if I can. And yes, and this flashlight is a cheap Layvac flashlight. Does work for what you need it for. But I did this video before with the Nikon LED and this guy. But I'm going to show you a trick on how to fix that problem. Well, I will show you the regular normal way the battery is going. This flashlight here. Gonna put the screwdriver and screw it out. Pop open the top like that. Well, if you look down on the bottom, I don't know if you guys can pick that up or not. Ah, there you go. You can see there's the plus, minus, plus, and minus. Okay, typically you put the minus up on the bulb and the plus down for this. And we can put the cover back on, but I'm not going to put the screw on. I'm just demonstrating you this flashlight still works. And if you see, there's the light, works just fine that way. But if you want to upgrade this cheaper light with a LED light, I'm going to show you the trick on how to do that. We'll pop out this tiny little screw on the bottom and holds this piece. As well, it's a little fiddly to get out. But I'm going to show you on how to upgrade the older bike light as well. Set the 2 screws there. Set the screwdriver there. Or you pull this guy out. This houses the bulb and everything else. Take this black piece out. It also houses the incandescent. Take out your incandescent bulb. Do not throw your incandescent bulb away, that bulb still works. And go ahead and put the Nikon bulb in. And also, I don't know if you guys can see that, it has a slot in the middle where you can put the bulb in the correct way. And put the black piece back on. Go ahead and slide this back into the correct position. And I will put the tiny screw in. I might have to look for a butter screw to hold this plastic piece down. But this screw still works just fine. But I want to show you what I found out on how to solve the problem with upgrading some of the older flashlights. And let's go ahead and do the same way like we did before. Is put the batteries this way, batteries down, and put the go on. Not worried about putting the screw in, but when you look at it, when I turn it on, you can see I thought the battery was just dead in this unit, but I will show you the trick on how to fix that. See the batteries are going up, going down. What you need to do is actually flip the batteries the opposite way of the batteries itself. What I did is I popped this spring out, this little tab out a little bit to connect to the back of this, and when I slide this down, I'm actually putting the plus down and the minus up, and on this side I'm also putting the plus up and the minus, or the plus up and the minus down on this flashlight. Okay, and then we go in and put the top on. Don't need to put the screw on, and we can now flip her on. You can see that's the nifty little trick I have found out on this little bike light, how to actually on a 1-watt Nikon LED bulb in this old incandescent flashlight. By running it this way, you're actually reversing the purity, because the LED only goes a certain way. And there you go. There's how you can upgrade your older style bike light units like this. Some already have LEDs in them. This one does not. This one's a very older one. Go ahead and pop the C's back out. Pop that out. And then we go ahead and unscrew this little screw on the bottom. Take out the bulb itself. I just need to lightly unscrew this. It should pop right out. There you go. Take little screws out. Same thing. Just do the reverse. Pop the black thing out. Take the 1-watt LED out. Go ahead and put your standard bike light back in. Before I do that, show you the difference of the bulbs. LED and incandescence, or difference of each other. The reason why the difference is a Nikon or the LED bulb needs the purity right for the bulb to function right. But with a standard incandescent bulb, it doesn't matter which way you put the batteries in, because it doesn't much matter to the incandescents, but it does matter with the LEDs. I'm going to go ahead and put the batteries back in the way I took them out. Is now, instead of having them reversed the long way and like flipped them, I put them back the way they're supposed to be. And we go ahead and put the cover back on. And yes, and I will put the screw back in it. And that's how you upgrade your nifty little bike light. If you want to save some money or some batteries, just upgrade your LED, your bike light to LED. You should save a bit more money and also a bit more with the Nikon LED. And you can see there is the old incandescent, works just fine. And let's go ahead and put the LED back in the Rayvac flashlight. And we're going to pop it back in, just like a standard incandescent. And we screw the top back on. And ta-da, she works just fine. And I hope I didn't scare anybody. And by the way, yes, I did cut myself. I am completely okay, and I'm sorry if I scared anybody of that. It's life, it happens, but alright. Sorry, I'm good. No worries, guys. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the flashlight too. This is now this one's been converted from incandescent to LED. Nikon. Okay, Nikon 1 watt LED upgrade for flashlights. D and C flashlights. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cell up to 6 cell flashlights. Okay, there's the old dead incandescent I stuck in the package because I still wanted to save the bulb for some reason. I don't know why. I should have thrown it away. And the back of the package looks the same like it did before. And yes, I'm loving my Rayvac flashlight with the 1 watt Nikon LED bulb in it. It works just fine. Yes, it has a textural deflector and everything inside of it. Like this in here, it's pretty nice. I can also put a Nikon 1 watt LED in this one as well to get more of a power and also use out of this one. If I had a bike, or you can put this on your bike and you can see it on the road how you do instead of spending extra money on a non-bike link. And yes, and you can upgrade your flashlights, your bulbs, and everything else. And let's go ahead and pop the Nikon LED out of this guy and show you what I'm talking about. Going to set the Rayvac flashlight low, the cap right low. But there's the Nikon LED bulb if I can get closer to it. See, it's like a standard incandescent base. Everything about it's all standard size to fit in a standard side flashlight model base. And yes, and you can use this in your mag lights as well. Look how tiny that thing is. I mean, yes, this is the brand new Nikon LED I got from Nikon itself. I got replaced over the assurance and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, what you do is you stick it in the tiny little hole in the flashlight like this. Most flashlights are not going to be like this. Most flashlights are going to completely be a different build. Again, you can now take your cover and stick the cover on the top, and there you go. And now you have a upgraded flashlight to the light bulb itself, and you would have a long battery life on with 2 D-cell batteries, and that's what this guy takes. If you guys want to know what batteries this guy takes, 2 D-cell batteries. Okay, that's 12-watt Energizer batteries. And yes, it does make the flashlight a bit heavier with the 2 batteries in it. And this is, by the way, guys, is a cheap flashlight, a plastic flashlight. If you drop this flashlight, the flashlight can break on you, but you can salvage the bulb out of it and put it in a different aluminum flashlight. And also, I will bring up my own flashlight. You guys seen this in many blogs before. This is my Maglite 3-cell flashlight for many years. I love this guy. Has a 3-watt LED bulb versus the Night Eyes LED bulb itself. But I will do a comparison of the 3-watt LED Maglite bulb versus the Nikon 1-watt LED. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below if you want to know any more about the Nikon products or how I upgraded my flashlights to the Nikon LED. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Please like this video. And also, see you in the next vlog. Peace out. Bye, guys, on YouTube.